Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 2 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, season 11. Oh boy, I've been mining a bit. Not great starting so high in the world because it means having to dig even further down just to get to the point where you can actually find diamonds, but you know, diamonds is kind of like, you know, the goal for an early game start good, fast mining production. So generally what I like to do when I start is, you know, straight down to bedrocky area, but now that we're on 118.2, we have to go below bedrock. If my understanding of how the world gen works is correct, you can start finding diamonds right around the Y level of 0. But when you go below 0, you have a better chance of finding them all the way down to what is now bedrock at, I believe, is it negative 64-ish? So if we go down to where bedrock is, hopefully, we'll find some more diamonds. So what I was going to do was just a little bit of mining on camera. Generally, I don't mine on camera until I do something cool, like make a mining gadget or Tinker's Tools or something. But we also don't generally do a lot of mining on camera either. But usually the first episode or two, there's not much to do besides a little bit of mining. So I like to, you know, show you guys the progress I've made, where I'm at, and kind of also talk about what other mods are in the pack, because it's a nice way to introduce you guys to what's going on. But I'm not going to be doing a lot of mining on camera, even in this episode. What I'm going to do is some mining, and then we're going to head back up and start doing something tech-wise. I haven't quite figured out yet. I might want to get into Tinkers for some early tools. You know, that might not be a bad idea. I did make myself between episodes here because I mined through 2 iron pickaxe, so I went and made myself an osmium pickaxe with some of the osmium I'd found, and that thing mines about the same speed as an iron pickaxe, but it has a lot more durability, which is cool. So I'm gonna call that a win. So definitely go with osmium pickaxe if you can. It seems to be about the same speed as iron, but definitely more durability. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? Lead ore. Cool. That's a new one. But I am also, unfortunately-ish, mining through a little underground water area. But we can see we've hit the deep slate layer, so that's kind of cool. Big underground water section. I'm just going to peek at what else we got in here. I don't want to drown, obviously, but that's cool. Are underground rivers like more common these days, or what's the deal there? I don't know quite how World Gen has changed. I haven't played 118 at all. This is literally my first real time playing it, except for I guess you could count on Forgecraft for a few episodes, but as you guys know, I did not record as much Forgecraft as I had planned at the time. So, what I think I'm going to do with this water area is probably just kind of build through it. So if I were to do something like this... that could be cool. Yeah. And then just a little building up this way. Well, that's fine. We'll just leave that. Alright, not too shabby. Alright, so I'm kind of trying to clear this out in a more intelligible way, but we'll see what we can manage to pull off. But I think filling this all in like this is definitely the way to do it, right? I'm gonna drown again. But I'm so close to being done. Nice. Alright, cool. Alright, if I did this correctly, we should be able to clear through here and just pass that little underground river area. And I don't really feel like exploring that. At least, not right now. Not too bad. Might have done it. I definitely need a better mining tool. Every time I start a new world, I've usually finished up one where I have some like ridiculously overpowered mining capabilities, and now I go back to using like stone and iron tools, and I'm just like, I need something better. Though in fairness, I think it's been a while since I've played a pack that included mining gadgets in it, so I'm kind of excited to play with my own mod again. The last couple packs I don't think that I played either had or needed mining gadgets. Like the last one, Not Too Complicated, for example. No real need to mine there, right? So, it's cool. What do we got down here? Oh, Certus. Nice. Not a bad little start. Oh, does Certus drop as dust now? That's interesting. That's cool. So I can go straight to seeds. That's different, right? So look, there's Certus Quartz Dust and Certus Quartz Crystals, which you can only get by growing or enriching in the enrichment chamber. Look, you don't get Certus Quartz anymore, like the crystals. You get dust only and charged versions. That's neat. That's different. So how do you get charged then? Do you have to charge... Oh, what is this thing? A Tesla coil from Create Crafts and Additions. Charge Certus Quartz crafted by inserting an uncharged Certus Quartz crystal into the charger and powering it. Okay, so I assume the normal way to do it, but hey, that other thing is cool. Tesla coil. That is neat. Facade from integrated. Okay, interesting. What else does Tesla coil do? Will charge items below it? Oh, it will charge any forge energy items and more? That's cool. That is neat. Oh man, which mod is that? Which mod is the Tesla coil from? Because that is super cool. Create crafts and additions. Oh my, look at all this stuff. Alternator, rolling mill. Oh my goodness. We haven't even talked about what other mods there are. I'm sorry, I'm getting too excited. I think you guys have realized Dyer ain't a professional YouTuber here. He just plays a mod pack and gets excited as he's playing it. So what other mods do we have in here? So I'm gonna rattle off a bunch of mods that we've got. There's Air Hop, an enchantment for jumping midair up to 3 times. Angel Ring, creative flight, all within a ring. So I assume Angel Ring, sweet. So we're gonna need some hefty amount of diamonds and an elytra in order to get the Angel Ring, but then we can get creative mode flight. You know, Angel Ring's always been kind of one of Dyer's favorites ever since it was part of extra utilities, which unfortunately isn't around anymore. Definitely miss extra utilities a little bit. Applied Botanics add-on. Shove your mana inside your AE2 system. It's safe, right? Ars Nouveau, a vastly new magic mod. You guys have seen me play with Ars Nouveau in previous, versions. I'm very interested to see how much it's changed since 1.16, because I think the last time I played Ars Nouveau was in my 1.16 Let's Play series. So I'm curious to see what it's like. We got gold. That's exciting. Botania, pretty flowers. Harness the energy of flowers. You guys, I have to assume, know what Botania is, right? Like, that is just such a staple mod. When did Botania first come out? 1.7? And, I mean, we're up to 1.18 now, so Botania's been around for a while. And, I think by virtue of the fact that it's been around for so long and people have seen it so many times, some people are just kind of like, yeah, we've seen Botania before. I still believe that Botania is just such an incredibly amazing mod with the amount of content and features it has, that it's still tops in my book. Very cool. Curio of Undying. Wear the Tome of Undying in your Curio slot. Seems like a pretty simple and straightforward one. Enchantment Transfer. Move an enchantment from an item to a book. You know I always like doing stuff like that. Forbidden and Arcanus is a magic-based mod that adds a variety of content. I think I saw that in Create Above and Beyond, and I remember thinking to myself, there's not a lot of content here yet, but it looks very promising. It looks like definitely a work-in-progress mod back then, so I'm curious to see in 1.18 how much has been added or changed. So we'll be playing with that at some point. Here's another one that I've never heard of. I'm going to pronounce it wrong. I'm warning you now. I'm absolutely going to pronounce this mod name wrong. Mahu Sukai? Am I pronouncing that right? M-A-H-U, this guy, Mahu Sukai. Looks really cool. I don't know anything about it. I have no idea. What this mod is about. It's apparently a reference to an anime, because I was talking to some friends on Discord, and one of them was like, oh, that's from such and such anime. And I'm like, cool. I had never heard of that one before. But it's a really impressive looking magic kind of mod. So I'm very interested in checking it out. I have no idea more than that. But if you're interested, go look at the CurseForge page and look at the images, and you'll be like, what? Yeah, pretty slick looking all around. And then we've got Creeper Host presents Soul Shards. Capture the souls of mobs, shove them into cages, and harvest more. So I assume we have to do something with these. I figure we'll figure it out as we play through. Yeah. Wasn't there an old mod for soul shards? Maybe this is just basically a, hey, we missed this mod, let's bring it back kind of deal? I'm not sure. I feel like there was. And then we also have waystones, which is the teleport around the world thing. I wonder if there was a waystone in the village, because usually there are waystones in the village, and I didn't see one. But those things are usually useful, and generally you need experience to teleport around, but we'll figure that out. So hey, I'm actually getting to a decent Y level here. What else do we got here? So in the category of utility / quality of life, holy cow, that's a long list of mods. I'm going to read these ones off a lot quicker. We've got Akashic Tome, we've got a compatibility checker mod, better third person, block shot, share screenshots and small videos easily, all from within Minecraft. That sounds neat. Bad Weather No Cookie, another classic modded Minecraft mod. One that we've seen in a lot of packs. That's the one that lets you control the wither sounds so that they're not server-wide when you spawn a wither. Which still boggles my mind. That's still a thing. What else we got? Carry-on, clumps, configured, connectivity, crash utilities, some just nice quality of life stuff. Let's see, Curious Shulker boxes. Wear a Shulker box in your curio slot, a simple backpack. But I think we've got some better backpack mods than that. You know, oh, we have Extreme Sound Muffler, the best sound muffler that there is. Sorry, all other sound muffler mods. This one just takes the cake. Boy, oh boy, I'm actually making it deep into the bedrocky area here. Deep caves. It's negative 64 is how far this goes, right? What else we got? A bunch of other just, you know, I'm going to just rattle off some of the quick ones off the top of my head here. We've got the Fast Leaf Decay. We've got FTB Chunks and Essentials. That's what lets you, like, claim chunks and, you know, own stuff and, you know, keep them ticking even when you're not nearby. That kind of stuff. All seems pretty straightforward. The Gravestone mod. I'm going to skip over some of these. Ooh, Rain Shield. That seems nice. Oh, remember that Rain Shield? That thing was so cool. I want one of those. Remember, I liked that. And there was a while that it existed but didn't work too well. And that looks like a standalone version of that mod. We obviously have just enough items, JEI. We've got the trash cans. Void Totem. A totem that prevents you from dying in the depths of the void. Well, that's neat. Okay, cool. XP Tome. Store your experience in a book. Sweet. There's a lot of other ones in here, too, that I'm just kind of glossing over because I don't want this entire episode to be reading mod names. But a bunch of little quality of life ones. All right, folks, we made it down to bedrock, which is cool. So I'm starting just a little bit of off-camera mining time. You know, it's not exciting work, so I'm going to do it mostly off-camera. Oh, silverfish. What are you doing down here? Boo. Boo, silverfish. I hate silverfish. But we'll come back in a minute once I've gotten some mining done. I'm basically just going to collect a bunch of resources. Then we'll come back, do something more exciting than mining, and figure out, you know, what we're going to work on today, whether it's tinkers or what. I just need to get resources first and figure out what I got. All right, everyone, we are back. And I'm trying to decide how I want to progress with my first bit of mining to do. As you can see, I've got a bunch of osmium tools. I found some osmium down there, and osmium's a pretty good material. It's about the same speed and mining level as iron, but I think it generally has a little bit more health than iron, aka more durability, so I vote use it if you can. I'm thinking I might want to start a little bit with Tinkers, because Tinkers has some cool stuff. I'd like to get at least a Tinker's Pickaxe, maybe a hammer, but I might also want to jump into having a mining laser early on. But then I'll also use Tinkers for some good some good you know, tree capitation type stuff and whatever. And there's also Traveler's Gear, which I think sounds cool. But there are still many opportunities to upgrade your stuff. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Traveler's Gear, I like that. That sounds cool. 3 upgrade slots, that's awesome. Yeah, so we can upgrade some armor too. So let's look at doing Tinkers as a nice start here. I like that plan. Look at this nice new book texture, by the way. I love it. So modifiers, further reading, tier 1 materials and tools. So let's start with, you know, the standard suite of tinkery stuff, right? And I'll probably want to live outside for a moment for this, but we're going to want, from Tinkers, we're going to want the crafting station and all that stuff, right? So we're going to want probably a bunch of patterns. Oh, I don't have any more sticks. Hey, I wonder if this recipe's in here. It is! Nice! I love that recipe. Just a nice little shortcut. Cool. So a handful of patterns to get us started. We are going to want... I don't usually need to make the crafting station, but what I will make is the part builder. So let's just go with... I know the recipes off the top of my head because I've played this mod enough. Well, that's the crafting station? Really? Okay. We'll see what that's about. I forget. I wonder if things changed a little bit. Oh, maybe the recipes have changed. So what's part builder? Oh, okay, cool. That's different. Isn't that different? Or am I crazy? I might be. I might be crazy. So that's part builder, that's crafting station. Is that all there is to these guys? So there's the anvil, which is like the tier 2 crafting station. Is that it? Yeah, that looks like a normal crafting station. Part builder. Okay. Oh, okay, and then I can just do that. That's fair enough. It used to be multiple parts, but I guess they made it all one now. So that's cool. Did that change recently? I'm not even sure. I guess we'll find out. So the other thing I'd like to get going then would be a smeltery, right? And if we can get a quickie smeltery up and running, that would be awesome. So all we would need for that is a seared fuel tank. We would need a smeltery controller. We might need a seared melter. Yes, we are definitely going to need a seared melter because the controller comes from a seared melter over a... and then we're going to need some of these guys, and we're going to need some of these guys. And that should probably be about it. Seared fuel tank. Seared fuel gauge. Yeah, I think so. What else do we have here? Place above a tank or heater to fuel. Where's the heater? That's the one that can be seared heater. All right, so a lot of these things are going to need grout. And grout is sand, clay, and gravel. So how have I done with gravel so far? I've actually gotten a healthy amount of gravel. Probably plenty. What I'm going to do is there should be sand nearby somewhere. I'm going to look around for that. And I know where clay is, because remember I got excited when I found it shortly ago? Yeah. Not even in water. I get to harvest clay from the terrain. Best day ever. Wow, there's actually a healthy amount of clay here. Holy cow. That is bananas. You can see I've been mining for a while. A really long while. Look at chat. Like, it's just server backup after server backup. That's how long I've been mining. Okay. That's not too shabby. How'd we do with clay here? A little over a stack. Let me get a little bit more. And I might need some more metals and stuff, but just starting with a tinker's tool over, you know, regular tools is kind of a good way to go. Because also you can repair them. Like, there's so many benefits to tinker's tools. You can upgrade them pretty easily, get some nice speed upgrades. Mining right now is slow, and I could absolutely use some faster mining for sure. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, I forgot to make more. I ran out of torches while I was mining, and that's the reason I came up and decided to start recording this segment. And I forgot to handle that. So I actually don't want this guy, so I'm just going to trash can crafting station. Where's my coal? Cool. A nice stack of torches, good to go. All right, now where might I find sand? That's going to be a challenge, maybe. No, I see some. Might require a lot of hopping down and hopping back up, but I can get a bunch and then come back. You will see me mine one piece of sand. I don't like sand underwater, but it is what it is. I'll be back after I've gotten around a stack to a stack and a half of this stuff. I have found the treasure trove of clay. Holy cow. There are some significant clay deposits around here. I am claying it up. I'm not even going to harvest all this clay. There's too much. I've already got too many stacks of clay. All right, I love it. I have more clay than I do sand. All right, we're back. I visited the village real quick. Got myself enough resources to make some more bread, which is exciting. Just because food is a thing that, unfortunately, you have to keep eating, or else you get hungry. That's terrible. Let me swap that out with cobble for now, and then I should be able to make at least a stack of grout. Maybe even 2. Let's do that. 2 stacks? Beautiful. And I'm going to whip up another furnace here so that we can parallel process these guys. And before long, I'll have RF and all that good stuff. But for now, I want to start with making my mining experience better. Because, frankly, between you and me, you guys don't get to watch a lot of mining. I do a lot of it off camera, and I would like to be more efficient at it. So my enjoyment of this playthrough will be such that the faster I can get more resources, the more cool stuff I can build and have fun with. So while this is cooking up, we'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. My durability on my pick is way lower, and I have a lot of junk in my inventory. I figured, hey, if I'm waiting for grout to cook, and also I had some things I had to do where I couldn't record, I'm like, well, might as well do more mining. This is what I talk about, mining off camera. All right, so I made some grout and I made some glass. Let's get a seared fuel tank. I haven't found any lava yet, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And I should probably cook up some iron. Yeah, I've got a little bit, so I can make a bucket. I wonder what kind of tanks we have available here. Should we look? Yeah, let's see what we got by way of tanks. So we've got applied energistics. We got some create fluid tanks. We got the mechanism fluid tanks. The basic ones are not bad, and they can hold 32 buckets, and they can pick things up in world and with bucket mode. That's 100% the way I'm going to want to go here. Yeah, let's make sure that we've got some redstone, and I'm sure we've got more iron here. Let's cook up 8 more iron. And you know what else I want to do? I think I can actually do it already. Guess which mod is definitely in the pack? You guys didn't think you guys didn't think this wouldn't be in the pack, did you? Yeah, there's no way you even considered that it wouldn't be in the pack. Oh, bummer, I still need diamonds. But I have everything else. I have redstone, I have gold, I'm good. I just need a few diamonds, and then we got time in a bottle. I'm putting that on my to-do list so I don't forget. Because you know I can be forgetful. So yeah, I would like some lava. But we can probably start with, real quick, well, I'll make the mechanism tank, which is nice. But then I'm also going to start with, real quick, let's get the seared heater. And then we'll get the seared melter, which is going to need one of these, which then can be turned into a melter. And then we're also going to need some of this. And we're going to want one of these. And we're going to want one of these. For sure. So the way to get started in Tinkers, and as a reminder for some of you who haven't watched a Let's Play in a while, I like to do a little bit of tutorializing for those of you who may have never played with mods before. So if you've played with mods before and you know all about Tinkers, cool. You get to hear it again. So we got the Seared Heater, which is what you use to fuel your furnace. And I'm going to get some fuel by way of coal. And then on top of that Seared Heater will go the Seared Melter, and this will combine to form a multi-block structure. So I can put the coal up here, and it actually goes into the slot down here, which is nice. Now what I need to do is make a Smeltery Controller, which needs a little bit of copper, specifically 4 ingots worth, and I have to pour it over some seared bricks. So to make that happen, we're going to pop one of these guys down, and the casting basin. And then we're going to get some seared bricks, which is this, and then we're going to get some copper. Let's see how this works. So if I put 4 ingots of copper in there, it's going to start melting, and you can see the little smelty bar there. And we could absolutely use this to melt and make ingots if we wanted to, but that's not where we're at. Oh, actually, wow, okay, that's cool. I guess it's 1 1/3 is what we wind up getting from that guy. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, let's just do this. We're supposed to put the seared bricks in, then pour the copper over it. But if you're new to my channel, dire derps happen at times. So we'll try that again. Melt down the copper, and then we're going to pour it over the casting basin. Easy peasy. So that gets us 4 ingots of copper. Neat. And you can look in JEI to find out, you know, what 4 ingots of copper looks like. So if we make it in the melter, you know, these guys are going to make 1 ingot and 3 nuggets, which is 1 1/3, right? So that pouring created our Smeltery Controller, which is what we can use to make the multi-block smeltery, which is going to be way better in all respects. So what I'd like to do is, realistically, I don't think we need this at all anymore. And I'm not 100% sure if we can reuse this heater in the smeltery. I think we need the lava-based one, but we can try and we can find out. What I will reuse over here is my crafting table. Let's go put that next to this guy. And then right here-ish is where I'm going to build this multi-block smeltery. I think you can still do these in kind of any shape that you want, but my preferred shape is going to be a 3x3. Okay, and then we start with cobble on the sides. And then we enclose it in like this. I'm going to need a little bit more of this. Now, we don't actually put all these bricks on the side. What we want to have is the Smeltery Controller will be one of these bricks. Okay. Hooray! The almighty smeltery. Nice. Now, I don't know if we can use, like I said, the heater. If we can't, we're probably going to need to go... Let's see, can I melt things? Invalid block in the walls. Yeah, no, it does not like the seared heater being in here. It's telling me no to seared heater. But what we can make is the seared tank, the seared fuel tank, and that's where we can put lava in to melt stuff. So we're going to put lava in the fuel slot. We're going to put items into the smeltery, and that'll be good. And then in addition to that, we need a couple ducts, but not this one. We need a couple drains, which is going to need some copper ingots. So how about we get 8 copper, cook that up, and while that's cooking, I'm going to go see what I can find by way of... I'm going to put away my... Well, yeah, I'm going to hang on to my redstone for a minute. I think I'm going to need that shortly. I think. I'm going to go see what I can find by way of lava. Now, I know that way deep down in my mining caves, I've heard lava, so I think I have a couple good ideas of where to find some. And I think it's not too far from where I was mining, way down at the very bottom, negative 58, 59-ish, where I've been looking for diamonds, but have been unsuccessful in finding any. I've yet to find diamonds. I want you to know that. I've had absolutely no luck with diamonds. So, just want you to know, I've been looking. Now, in fairness, this last mining expedition happened higher level because I wanted more metals. So I didn't mine too much down here, but look at my mining caves. And 0 diamonds. 0 diamonds thus far. Just saying. Just saying, Dyer's having no luck. Now, if I remember correctly, there was some lava dripping in my ceiling. If we listen closely, we'll hear it. Look at all the mining I did off camera. That's water. I hear the water. Hey, there we go. See? There's lava up here. There's lava in them thar mining caves. Maybe I'll get lucky and find diamonds. You never know. So what I'm going to do as an initial, trying not to drown myself in lava because that would be a bad day. But it would be entertaining for you all, wouldn't it? Where is this lava? It has to be somewhere. There it is. Found it. So this is very clearly a big lava lake, probably. Now, the cool thing about tanks from Mechanism, aside from the fact that they hold lots of liquids, is they can be enabled into bucket mode. I think you want to... Nope, that's not right. It's Shift N for description. Bucket mode, no. There's like a way to do this. Oh, mouse wheel. Yeah, shift mouse wheel. See how it's going bucket mode on and off? So now I think I can just right-click the lava, and it's picking it up and storing it in the fluid tank. How great is that? So I can just pop down here with one of these dudes, collect a ton of lava, and then bring it on up. Hey, iridium ore. That sounds cool. And then we have all the lava we need. Whoa, look at this. Yeah, this lake is very nice. So what I'm going to do is make it a little easier to access this lava lake in a minute. But the plan is thus. Where are we at? We are at 31, 32 buckets of lava. So now we're going to go like this. See why I need a better pick? I've been mining like this the whole time. I want you guys to appreciate how much Dyer does off camera for you. Cool. Alright, so now I know where a big source of lava is, but we've got enough to keep us ready. So that'll hold us over. Climbing these stairs takes a good minute or two, so I'll be back when I'm done. Whew, that is a long climb. I need to get some stairs or some soul sand. This might be the first time I ever do that whole like soul sand bubble thing. I gotta do that. Those things are cool. And especially when you have to go so much deeper in the world now, 100% worth it. So let's go get this tank set up. So I think I can set up the basic fluid tank here. Oh, I want to put it in bucket mode off. And now I should be able to access you. Do you have auto extract and insert? Probably not, but I can use my bucket that I got to fill this bad boy up. Nice, hot stuff. Invalid block on the floor. I disagree. There's yeah, no, I forgot to put my. That's right. We need our copper. I'm like, what do you mean invalid block? What you talking about? Ain't nothing invalid. Oh, there is invalid block. Sorry. So seared drain. I like to have 2 of these. Okay. And then we're going to do drain, we're going to do drain, we're going to do faucet, and then we're going to do, hey, probably, it doesn't really matter which one goes where, but I think I more often use the casting table than I use that guy. And then what I could do, make it look a little bit nice. Cool. So hey, look who's got a smeltery already. Now if we want, we can actually build the smeltery up higher so that we have more space inside. So notice how we have this many inventory slots? If we expand, and standing in it causes blood to happen. And I don't like blood. Blood bad. You can use it for stuff, but I don't want it. So if you break the Smeltery Controller and replace it, it'll void out whatever's inside of it, including the blood. Don't do that if there's stuff you care about, though. Cool. Smeltery now bigger. See how many more slots we've got for melting things? Cool. All right. So did I get... what are the Tinker's books? Because there's some books here that I might want to flip through. Puny Smelting, Mighty Smelting, Tinker's Gadgetry, Fantastic Foundry, and the Encyclopedia of Tinkering, I think, is all of them? Oh, that's cool. Does the encyclopedia, the reference book for every tinker needs? I think that's the combination of them. Okay, cool. So you're telling me if I just pour a ingot of gold over a book, I'll get the whole thing? Could be cool. I might want to do that. I would just need a book, which I don't think I have easy access to now. I haven't seen any sugarcane yet, so we'll hold off. I'm bummed. Sometimes you used to get puny smelting for progressing in the pack, but that's fine. Let's put away some stuff and get ready to make a cool tool. So without knowing too much about what materials are available, what I need to do is kind of guess at what would be a good material to use. So I'm going to go with bronze, because I remember bronze being a decent one. So if I remember correctly, bronze is generally 3 copper to 1 tin. So if I put those guys in there, and different metals melt at different speeds, I thought, maybe I'm wrong about that. Yeah, tin's almost done and copper still has a ways to go, so it definitely does. So we've got an ingot and a third of tin in there. Now we've got, let's see, 1 copper to 3 nuggets of tin. That's interesting. You would think that that would have mixed. I bet if I do this, it'll all combine, though. Yeah, that should be fine. And then we'll have a bunch of bronze in there. And what I wouldn't mind if I can is I might even be able to pull this off very quickly. How much more tin and bronze do I have? I do have a good amount, actually. I wonder. It's 3 to 1, right? Let's do this. Oops. And I want to get a bunch of bronze, if I may. And by the way, whatever liquid is at the bottom of the tank is what's going to pour out when you do things. So if you just click on a liquid, it'll move it to the bottom for you, and that's very convenient. Sweet. So we've got 4 blocks of bronze now, right? I want to get these bronze blocks because I would like an anvil from Tinker, and I think there's a bronze version of it. Bronze block anvil. What we need is 3 blocks, and then we can make the anvil. So that would be awesome, because as soon as we have an anvil, we have access to the second tier of Tinker's tools. And the second tier of Tinker's tools is where we get access to hammers, which gives us the ability to mine a 3x3 area. So I'm going to try that real quick. So if I want to do that, what I'm going to need is a Tinker station. which needs more of these. What's the Tinker's Station? This is where we actually craft, yeah, the components of things. But this is if you wanted to make basic tools, so we can make like swords and daggers and these guys. We can actually upgrade this Tinker's Station using some bricks and some bronze to the Tinker's Anvil, which immediately gives us access to the tier 2 tools, which is awesome. So in here, let's get ready to make the parts for tier 2 tools. If I want a hammer, it's going to be a hammerhead, 2 plates, and this guy, the tough dude. So a tough handle, what we can do, if I remember correctly, we want some sand for this. We could also use gold to make permanent casts, but I think I can use sand to make blank sand casts. Okay, you put the sand cast in there, and then you put a cobble version of the tool you want. Okay, and then when you remove the cobble version of the tool, there's the sand is missing. Now I can come over to my bronze, and I can pour it in, and it will make the bronze tool rod. Sweet. Now in addition to that, we're going to need a large plate, which by the way needs material value 40. I think it needs 4 of those. So we need 2 plates and a hammerhead, it said, right? And hammerheads are 8 ingots. So if we put this guy in here, he's going to need 8 ingots of bronze. So we've got 4 blocks, 2 ingots. We pour. It's going to quickly drain out 8 ingots worth. And get ourselves a bronze hammerhead. How cool is that? Sweet. And then we want 2 plates, right? Am I remembering this correctly? 2 plates. And now you can mix and match materials. You could have, you know, a wooden handle. You can have osmium plates. There's all kinds of different benefits and stats and stuff that we'll probably talk about in the future as we get more into Tinkers. Now, realistically, I only needed 1 plate here, but it doesn't matter. It's cobblestone. So what we'll do is look at getting a better version of this in the future, but this is a quick and dirty Tinker's Hammer, which makes me very excited because, boom, he's up and running. Nice. Look at that. So let's go try it in some of the stone over here somewhere. I think there's some hammerable material not too far away, right? So this guy mines in a 3x3 pattern, and wow, is he fast. Holy cow, I did not expect such speed. I'll take it. Yes, please, and thank you. That's actually really nice. I am surprised at how good that is. I expected that to be a little bit slower, but I'll take it for sure. Now, there's all kinds of upgrades and attributes and cool stuff that we can add to this, but we've unfortunately hit the wrapping up point for the episode. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap up here. I'm going to store some of my Tinker's stuff in this chest, which I can now open. Thank you. Let's put the tool handles and the excess grout and all the other junk that we don't super need in here. This guy can keep this stuff. That all looks good. And we'll wrap up the episode, come back next time, probably make a better tool, but in the interim, in between episodes, I'm going to use my sledgehammer down in my mining cave, hopefully find some diamonds, wouldn't that be nice, and kind of go from there. And by the by, if you bring with you some bronze, you should be able to repair your tool. I am not sure, though, if there's a good way to repair the tool without bringing the anvil with me, too. So let's try that real quick. If I get this bronze block, turn it into ingots, can I combine you guys like so? No. But what you can do is put this in here, and it'll repair it for you at the cost of some bronze. So I might bring this with me just so I can repair my hammer while I'm down there with some of that bronze. Do I have another block? I do. Sweet. All right, Dial20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Real quick and dirty, but we got a hammer, and I'm happy because it means I can mine off camera and mine a lot faster. Hope you enjoyed the episode and the series so far, and excited for the pack. For now, take it easy.